Historically, automobiles of all shapes and sizes were a one-purpose asset, mobility. People bought them so they could drive from place to place, and they were still parked most of the time. An electric vehicle has 4.5 Powerwalls under the hood, and they come free with the leather seats and the air conditioning. And then that energy, that battery just sits there the rest of the time. And I always thought, what are other things that you could do with that vehicle? What are the other value streams you could extract from that vehicle? The biggest challenge to scale deployment of renewable energy in this country is that we need to have a place to store the energy, because it's only generated when the wind's blowing and the sun's shining. But if we had a place to store all that energy for when customers actually need it, then we could deploy lots of wind and lots of solar. That's where V2X comes in.
Fermata Energy is a vehicle-to-grid, vehicle-to-building, vehicle-to-home, vehicle-to-everything company. We provide technology that lets you charge an electric vehicle normally, but you can also discharge it to do things like power your house or sell your energy back to the grid to help support renewable energy and make money from a parked car. And then actually make that vehicle lower than the cost of an internal combustion equivalent.
We interact with the utility programs, the buildings, the vehicle. We pull all those pieces together, have advanced mathematical algorithms to be able to predict when the building loads are going to be high or when the utilities are going to need electrons. And then we have to coordinate with the vehicle owner to protect their ability to drive their vehicle when they want to drive it, as far as they need to drive it. The way we've been doing electric vehicles so far, it's good for the environment, but it also is going to absolutely destabilize the grid. That's a huge problem. However, bidirectional EVs with bidirectional chargers managed through a vehicle-to-grid services provider, whole different story. If we can start to do it at scale, the massive amount of storage that sits under the hood of parked electric vehicles is more than we're going to need to be able to completely transition to renewable energy on the US power grid.